Let's begin reading the story of Gabriella. Gabriella is 13 years old and she's in the 7th grade. And would you look at that? She lives in Austin, Texas, just like us. But she's originally from a place called Coahuila, Mexico. Take a look at where that is. And she crossed this America-Mexico border and came to Austin right here. This is Gabriella. Let's go ahead and read more about Gabriella. Remember that as we read, we're going to pause so we can write gist of certain sections of our text. 3 months ago, I moved to Austin, Texas to learn English. I didn't know any English when I got here. My mother, sister, brother, aunt, grandmother, and I drove from our ranch in Coahuila, Mexico to our new apartment in Austin. It only took a day to make the drive. Let's pause there and let's work on finding the gist. Remember that when we find the gist, we have 2 steps. Our first step is to ask, what is the text mostly about? To do this, I need to ask myself, who or what are we learning about? Well, I remember that we were learning about the story of Gabriella. We saw her picture at the beginning, it tells us her name, and in the text, I see the word I many times. So that lets me know that the I is Gabriella, and she's telling us all about her story. So in this page, or this section, we are learning about Gabriella. But now we need to ask ourselves, so what? What do we learn about Gabriella? On your Google form, you're going to choose details from this paragraph that shows us what we learn about Gabriella. So in your Google form, you will select as many details from this paragraph that show you what we learn about Gabriella. Just because they're all from this paragraph does not mean they help us learn more about her. So you will only choose details that show us information about what we learn about Gabriella. After you find those details, go ahead and select a gist for this section of the text. Don't worry, we'll review the answers to step 2 as well as our gist once you have completed both of those. Good luck!